Hi guys, Lori Woodward back again. As you might recall, I'm a novelist, I'm a screenwriter, I'm a blogger, I'm a poet. And today what I'd like to talk to all of you about, because I've had this question a lot about my new novel. Now I just came out with this science fiction book called Time Murmurations, which explores the concepts of time travel. And I had two choices when I started the book. I could either do fantasy, which I'd done a lot of before, or I could go the scientific route. Now I decided to go the scientific route because I love reading hard science fiction where I get to learn all kinds of cool little factoids that I can geek out about. Okay, but where to start? Now, when I was thinking about it, I was thinking, well, the first thing I need to do is to learn about physics. So I took a course with Benjamin Shoemaker, which is available on Amazon, and I started to read lots of books on physics, like general books, like the sort of books that are for dummies, etc. I took lots and lots of notes along the way. So here you can see some of my notes on, heat capacity joules, and the different interpretations in physics, such as the Copenhagen interpretation, determinism, etc. Okay. I read, also some of the more famous physics books, such as the Tao of Physics, excellent resource. And of course, I read, Stephen Hawking's A Brief History of Time. Okay. Another book that I found really invaluable was Time Travel in Einstein's Universe, which did present a lot of different theories that have come up in fiction and how different fiction writers like myself were using those theories in their own books. Okay. Since my premise in Time Murmuration is that starling murmurations fuel time travel, I started to look up what happens scientifically during a starling murmuration. So here's one of the books I looked up, In a Flight of Starlings, which George Parisi did a lot of research on what happens during a starling murmuration, which is fascinating. Okay, I also read other fiction writers to see what direction they go. For instance, Dark Matter, excellent book. I would very, very much recommend it. Emma Straub, This Time Tomorrow, very, very heartfelt book. And how they approach. Some were fantasy, some had the multi-world theory. Now for me, my theory was that of superposition and entanglement. So for all of you guys out there, if you're trying to write a hard science fiction book, my advice is do a lot of research. It's not only fun to geek out on, it will also help to make your book the best it can be. Okay,